shifting from theory to action, focusing on how to actually implement change strategies that get results and make them stick for the long haul. Roll up your sleeves, ditch the buzzwords, and discover practical tips for navigating the exciting and sometimes messy process of organizational transformation. The Change Playbook. It's not just about winging it. Implementing change isn't like flipping a switch. It's more like a marathon. It requires careful planning, strategic execution, and a whole lot of stamina. But don't worry, I'm not talking about those boring, jargon-filled change management plans that end up gathering dust on a shelf. We are going to focus on actionable steps that you can actually use to drive meaningful change in your organization. Step number 1, laying the groundwork. The importance of preparation. Before you even think about announcing a change initiative, you need to do your homework. This involves understanding the need for change. Why is change necessary? What problems are you trying to solve? What opportunities are you trying to seize? Be crystal clear about the why behind the change. Creating a compelling vision. Paint a vivid picture of what the future looks like after the change has been implemented. What are the benefits for employees, customers, and the organization as a whole? Make it a vision that people can get excited about. Building a coalition of support. Change rarely happens in a vacuum. Identify key stakeholders who can champion the change and help you build momentum. Assessing risk and resistance. Anticipate the challenges you might encounter and develop strategies to mitigate them. Remember, resistance to change is natural, so be prepared to address it head-on. Step number 2, the big reveal, communicating the change. Once you have laid the groundwork, it's time to share your vision with the rest of the organization. This is where communication becomes your superpower. Here are some tips. Be transparent and honest. Don't sugarcoat the challenges or downplay the impact of the change. People appreciate honesty and are more likely to trust you if you are upfront about difficulties. Use multiple channels. Don't just rely on email or memos. Use a variety of channels, town halls, team meetings, one-on-one conversations to reach different audiences and reinforce your message. Tailor your message. Different stakeholders will have different concerns and interests. Tailor your communication to address the specific needs and questions of each group. Listen actively. Communication is a two-way street. Encourage feedback, answer questions, and be open to suggestions. This will help you build trust and buy-in for the change. Step 3, making it happen, implementing the change. This is where the rubber meets the road. Implementation is often the messiest and the most challenging part of the change process. Here's how to make it go as smoothly as possible. Start small and build momentum. Don't try to change everything at once. Start with small, achievable goals that will create a sense of progress and momentum. Provide training and support. Equip your employees with the skills and knowledge they need to succeed in the new environment. Offer training, coaching, and resources to help them adapt to the change. Celebrate wins. Acknowledge and celebrate successes along the way. This will help maintain morale and motivation. Learn from mistakes. Don't be afraid to admit when things aren't working. Use feedback and data to make adjustments as needed. Step number 4, making it stick, sustaining the change. Implementing change is one thing, but making it stick is another. Here are some strategies for embedding change into your organizational DNA. Reinforce the new behaviors. Recognize and reward employees who embrace the change and model the desired behaviors. Update systems and processes. Make sure your systems and processes are aligned with the new way of doing things. Monitor progress and make adjustments. Track your progress towards your goals and make adjustments as needed. Don't be afraid to course correct if you're not seeing the results you want. Celebrate successes and share learnings. Share stories of success, celebrate milestones, and create a culture of continuous improvement. Implementing change is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. But with careful planning, effective communication, and a focus on people, you can lead your organization through even the most challenging transformations. Remember, change is not an event, it's a process. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of patience. But by following these strategies, you can create lasting change that will benefit your organization for years to come.